My daughter-in-law Lena looked me straight in the eye, smiled softly, and said, "Oh, we already got married yesterday. We only invited special people." Those words didn't just sting. They froze me. Special people. I stood in my own living room holding the phone like it weighed 1,000 pounds. My son avoided my gaze. Lena sat down comfortably on the sofa I had bought for them, crossing her legs as if nothing unusual had happened. For 3 years, I had paid their rent, $500 every single month. I had bought every piece of furniture in their home. I had filled their refrigerator when they had nothing to eat. And yet, I wasn't special enough to be at my only son's wedding. In my closet, a pale pink dress hung quietly. I had picked it out months earlier, imagining how nice I would look standing beside Max in his wedding photos. I had spent $200 on that dress. New shoes sat beneath it, hope folded neatly with fabric. Photos I would never be in. I had planned everything. I had saved $1,000 as a wedding gift. I had called my sister Diana to share the joy. I had cleaned my house top to bottom, thinking they might come celebrate afterward. All of it collapsed in seconds. "Mom," Max finally said, his voice rehearsed. It was very small. Just us and the witnesses. I knew it was a lie. I saw the photos online. Lena's parents smiling. Her siblings raising champagne glasses. Her white dress. The dress I had unknowingly helped pay for. A week later, Lena called again. Her voice was different now. Small. Urgent. "Renate, the rent is overdue. The landlord says if we don't pay this week, we'll be kicked out. You forgot the transfer." I remembered every time I had rushed to the bank. Every meal I had skipped so they wouldn't struggle. I stayed silent for a few seconds. Then I said, calmly, "Lena, didn't I tell you I only help special people?" The silence on the other end was heavy. For the first time, she was the one trembling. That day, something inside me woke up. I sat on my bed that night and cried. Not from sadness. From anger. From years of swallowing humiliation and calling it love. The next morning, I looked at myself in the mirror. Same wrinkles. Same tired eyes. But something was different. There was clarity. I sat at my kitchen table and did the math. Rent. Food. Gifts. Emergencies. Furniture. Repairs. $33,400. Money from my retirement. From my husband's inheritance. From my future. And for what? The phone rang again. Maximum. Then Lena. I didn't answer. I went for a walk instead. A real one. No errands. No emergencies. At the bank, I canceled every automatic transfer. The manager looked at me with genuine concern. More concern than my own son had shown in months. When I left, I felt lighter. When I got home, 3 cars were parked outside. They were inside my house. Maximum Lena, and a man in a suit going through my papers. They had brought a lawyer. They said they were worried about my mental health. They wanted control of my finances. In that moment, I understood everything. I told them to leave. They threatened legal action. Guardianship. Declaring me incompetent. I didn't back down. That same week, I hired my own lawyer. A good one. He called it what it was. Elder financial abuse. I changed the locks. Installed cameras. Secured my accounts. They escalated. They filed a lawsuit claiming I was mentally unfit. My own son. The boy I raised alone after his father died. The court days were long. Painful. Humiliating. They painted me as confused. Paranoid. Manipulated. But facts don't lie. Psychiatric evaluations confirmed I was fully competent. Bank records showed years of one-sided support. Witnesses testified to my clarity, my independence, my strength. When the judge finally spoke, his words felt like air returning to my lungs. The request for guardianship was denied. Completely. I walked out of that courthouse free. Free from guilt. Free from fear. Free from buying love that was never real. 3 months later, I sold my house. I moved closer to the city. I traveled. I painted again. I made friends who valued me for who I was, not what I could give. I never heard from Max or Lena again. And that was okay. Because I finally learned something I should have known all along. Love that has a price isn't love. And freedom is never too expensive. My name is Renate. I'm 72 years old. And for the first time in my life, I chose myself.